my god, sorry, there's a fly in my water. Okay. Hi, I'm Taylor.
I'm Sarah.
And this is Bitch and Batch.
Their show where they break down what's happening in the Bachelor Nation this week.
And it is the finale of Hannah Brown's season of The Bachelorette.
We got 2 episodes, double the drama.
We have finally finished the Colton Underwood quad seasons of The Bachelor franchise.
And it's been a gift.
Thankfully, we have not been mentioned. Thankfully, Colton has not been mentioned in quite some time.
Thank goodness. Didn't get brought up once
So,
in the last few episodes.
quick recap.
Last night, we start with the rose ceremony. Hannah breaks off with Peter. It is heartbreaking. Everybody cries. It's devastating. And then Hannah comes out. She talks to Peter. We found out that they not only did it in the windmill twice, but they did it 4 times. Peter's parents cheer about that, and it's amazing.
Are you sure? 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 Are you sure?
And then she has 2 more one-on-ones. Oh, you can do the next part.
Yeah, okay. So she then has the one-on-one with Tyler and then the one-on-one with Jed, and both of them meet her parents.
She breaks it off with Tyler, which is heartbreaking, and everyone cries. Again. And then we get Jed's proposal.
I think it's wild because, okay, here's why. Because I know that they had re-edited the show since the news about him having a girlfriend came out.
Definitely.
Like, it was very evident that they
Super
had
evident.
changed the show to make him look worse than he had the rest of the season.
Yeah, I
However,
totally agree.
it's not possible for him to have met her parents and for them to have had a different reaction. So the reaction that they had was before they even knew that he had a girlfriend.
Right.
And Hannah's parents' reaction to Jed was all bad.
And it wasn't even about, like, they weren't even questioning his intentions with her so much as that they were questioning, like, his capabilities to, like, be in a relationship with her and, like, sustain his own career. And they were questioning, I think, whether or not Jed was putting Hannah before his own, like, ambitions, which I think was clear that he wasn't, which is not exactly the thing that parents want to hear, that, like, oh, I care about my career and I care about when it's moving forward. Like, I don't even think so much, I love what Hannah said, that she can take care of herself. I don't even think so much it was that he's a musician. I think it's that he clearly, I don't think, understands what that means, right? For, like, his lifestyle, and her parents saw that. And his parents said that in their hometown.
Yeah, and I think being an avid, longtime follower of The Bachelor, it's like we never remember the winner's career. Like, it's not really mentioned.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from Pilot Peter.
Hi.
Hello, it's so nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Hi. So, my name is John Paul Jones.
Because, like, it rhymes with Peter. Like, and it's cute
Wow.
and it's fun. Pilot, it's a fun time.
Delta
However-
Airlines sold out last night.
However, like, we never really ever know the winner's occupation because it doesn't matter. Because
Hi.
Hello, it's so nice to meet you.
It's nice to
it's not
My name is John Paul Jones.
important.
My friends call me John Paul Jones.
to,
You can call me John Paul Jones.
to
Jed
what
has made sure we don't forget.
John Paul Jones. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Well,
So
it's
I'll
nice
see
to
you
meet
inside,
John
yeah.
Paul Jones.
Yeah, and as soon as the car, so we'll get to part 2 in a second, but when he started pulling up to the engagement
Oh
with
my
his
gosh.
guitar in the car, I lost my goddamn mind because, okay, so there's a singer-songwriter every season. We all know the singer-songwriter, bad guy, red flag. We like know, and this is the first time they've gotten to the end.
Oh
and
my gosh.
we know now why that was a mistake. We just always.
I love that by the end they were playing it up as like the evil personality trait, like as the problem. I thought that was really funny that they were like, everything's wrong with Jed because he's a musician. That was the tone.
Yeah. I just want to commend the producers on this season.
Oh my
In
gosh.
particular, they've done such a great job of editing and re-editing for it to, for this storyline to play out so late in the game.
Yeah.
And also because, like, it's not that, like, his blandness, his, like, disinterest in her was not evident until
The
the
end.
last few episodes.
Yeah.
And I feel as if maybe that would have actually been evident in the beginning episodes if they would have known before. I think they edited the episodes previously because they knew he was winning to make it look like he was very interested in her.
Yes.
And once that wasn't the story they were going for anymore, it was very evident that he was liar! Liar! And I don't even know if it was like, I'm here for my career still, or like, I just don't even know at this point what his actual angle for winning was.
Yeah. So let's talk about part two.
Yeah.
I agree with you in that there's definitely a sort of disinterest because you can tell when he's proposing to her that he kind of has this reaction of like, how did I get myself in this situation, right? Like, oh my gosh, like now I'm here and I won and like, what the hell do I do now? Was sort of his reaction, I think.
Oh my god, this season feels like Colton's season, except if Colton would have been self-aware of what was happening.
Yes.
Like, the same exact thing that happened to Colton with Cassie happened to Hannah, except Cassie was never exposed on national television and Jed was.
Oh, you bastard.
Right.
Why that was, we may never know.
We may never know.
However, like, Hannah was smart enough to call it out later, and now we see, looking back, I'm sure she can also see, looking back, that he was never really interested, and she was just, like, very in love with him.
Yeah, I think going back and watching the show will be very interesting, watching all the episodes edited before that article came out and edited after, because at the beginning, I liked Jed, and then the article came out, and things really turned. I think the tone of the show turned a lot. And yes, we had weeks and weeks and weeks in which we were really focused on Luke, but at a certain point, we also became focused on Luke and Jed together, especially as they started showing us the conversations that Jed and Hannah were having about Luke and stuff like that. And I definitely think there was a tonal shift there that really led up and made this last conversation very clear and not surprising and almost feel like a relief of like Hannah, who like, it breaks my heart that she went through all of that and then had to break it off with the person she got engaged to. And it breaks my heart when she says, I feel like this experience has been taken away from me, because I agree, like so many men have really changed this for her and made it not, I think, the experience that she wanted.
I feel as if this season of The Bachelorette is going to change reality TV. I did say that Colton broke the form of reality TV, but I think Hannah really challenged The Bachelorette as a franchise. I think that her directly challenging this show and challenging it so late in the game that the producers had no choice but then to go with her.
Yeah.
They had no choice. I feel like the producers would have maybe tried to sway her a different way if they would have found out before the engagement happened.
Yeah.
Or tried to, like, not saying the producers, like, lead her in any sort of way, but I think that the show would have gone a lot differently if the news had came out before it was done filming.
Yeah.
And I think Hannah's going to change all of reality TV and all of, like, dating reality TV and how it treats women, because dating reality TV was created to manipulate women, and Hannah's the first
She's
person
exposed
to
so
really,
many people.
like,
Oh my gosh.
speak out about that experience and how that really affects her. And I think this is going to challenge The Bachelorette now and the Bachelor franchise to actually look into the men that they're picking, because they can't keep doing this to their women. It feels like the same trope that happened in Game of Thrones, where, like, all of these women characters, not that Hannah's a character, she's a real person, but in terms of like reality TV, she is a character.
Yeah.
Have to go through suffering to come out a stronger
Wrong
woman.
person.
Valar Morghulis.
Yes. All men must die. But we are not men.
So like, okay, we've been screaming for like 25 minutes. So like, when they brought out Jed before Tyler, I was a little suspicious from then because I kept wondering like, why haven't we talked to Tyler yet? Why haven't we talked to Tyler? Because normally right after when they have the final rose, they bring the person out immediately and they immediately have that conversation. Like we spent the first hour last night with Peter really after he was sent home. So I was super suspicious. And then like Tyler's coming up next after Jed went away. Taylor was like, we still have 20 minutes left in the episode. And I had a feeling. I had this feeling. I was like, you know, and I couldn't tell if it was just like hope, like me latching onto the last bit of hopes. But I was like, why would they bring out Tyler last? Except just to end on a good note, right? Because everybody loves Tyler.
I'm sorry, this is the most important moment for me and probably
My favorite pop
my
culture
life.
moment, yeah.
So Hannah obviously like goes on the live finale with Jed, basically says like, I don't feel the same way anymore, and he says, I still love you, and she's like, sorry.
That's amazing.
And then Tyler comes out. And I'm expecting them, with all their little smiles and giggles, to be like, we've been dating in secret. Hannah says,
I'm bold and I make bold moves. So, I mean, you're an incredible guy and I'm a single girl. Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought maybe we could go for a drink and just hang out.
I would love to. Just tell me when. I'm not.
all I can think about is last night.
Oh, it's when she says, Tyler, will you accept this rose? And he says every time, Hannah.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
And then
Also, when they talked about painting their wall, I was like, whoa, I don't know why I'm crying about paint.
And then I cried on the couch because it feels as if Hannah is the boldest bachelorette there's ever been, and she does whatever the hell she wants.
And I love that. I love that because at the beginning of the series, they show, also, I don't know where this moment was in the show, but at one point in the preview, like coming up this season, they show a moment where Hannah is crying and she says, I'm just a normal person trying to be the bachelorette. And I loved that because I think Hannah felt like a normal person to me. Even though she was so glammed up, even though she always looked so stunning and so out of this world beautiful in a way that the average person doesn't look, she never didn't feel like a real person to me. She never felt like this far off thing. And watching her ask out Tyler, like, and just be bold and shoot her shot in front of millions of people was like just the most special thing, you know?
It's like,
it was so sweet and like just warmed my heart. It made me so happy, and I hope that they end up together, and that's all I've ever wanted. For Hannah to expose a million men and then end up with Tyler.
Demi Lovato was not.
Oh, Demi Lovato was there and sitting with Demi.
I'm so glad because if you didn't know, Demi Burnett, her Instagram name is Demi, not Lovato.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and now
That's
they know each other and they're
amazing.
friends. So Demi Lovato was there, and they never have celebrities just like in the audience.
She's just there. She was just like, I'm just happy to be here. Like,
And I was
sitting
so-
with Tayshia and Demi. It was amazing. It was amazing. The Bachelor in Paradise starts starts next week. Gonna catch all of our favorites returning. More John Paul Jones.
Yas, queen.
Which I cannot wait for. Who do you think is gonna be the bachelor pick?
I think it's gonna be Peter, but I want it to be Mike.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Peter, but I agree. I would love for it to be Mike. Maybe Mike will still get a season.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, because they never always pick the Bachelor from the previous season, if they had done Peter, and then if the next Bachelorette doesn't have any interesting people, bringing back Mike.
Yeah, I think that would be. I could see them both ending up being the Bachelor at some point for sure. And I think it also will depend how things go on Paradise for Mike. All right.
Well, thank you so much. We will still be back next week, but without Hannah.
New season, no more Hannah, but we will be looking for updates on Hannah and Tyler's drinks. Maybe they'll go tomorrow. We can only Wow. All right.
Thank you. Like, subscribe. I like bees. Sarah likes
Books, many other things.
and the moon.
Jane likes the moon, and we
Jane
miss
likes
her
the
very
moon.
much. And happy birthday, Jane!
Happy birthday! Wait, when is her birthday?
Sunday, August 4th. Jane's birthday's August 4th, so have a wonderful birthday. Your birthday present was Hannah asking out Tyler. Happy Leo season.
Shoot your shot, ladies. It
Shoot
is
your
Leo
shot, ladies.
season.
Shoot your shot. All right.
Bye.
Hi from Maine. Okay, my quick thoughts are that I felt so sad when she got rid of Peter. I knew the top two were going to be Jed and someone else, but I really thought it was going to be Jed and Peter, even though I love Tyler. I love Tyler. Lord, do I love that man. But I really thought it was going to be Peter and Jed as the top two. So I felt so sad for Peter, that good boy. Wow, what a good man. So sad. But anyway, then night two, we got our finale. I prayed and like begged out loud to the TV, please let her pick Tyler. I knew she was going to pick Jed, but I thought, please let her have broken up with Tyler and with Jed, and then we find out she goes back to Tyler. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would see it play out on television. Hannah and Tyler are getting drinks and it feels like Christmas. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened. It's just so good. Oh my gosh. Wow, it's my birthday this week and I don't need any presents. My present was that Hannah and Tyler are getting drinks. That man is so perfect. Everyone deserves their own Tyler Cameron. Wow. Anyway, thanks. I love you all. Miss you. I'm in Maine. Hope to see you soon. Mwah.
Oh my God.
This wine tastes like vinegar.